of us were in Parliament and we passed the Ghana Gold Board Act 2025, Act 1140. The President graciously assented to the bill, became an Act of Parliament, and the date of Gazette was 2nd April 2025. The sources of funding of the Gold Board are stated under Section 18 of the Act, which included monies approved by Parliament and what have you. I'll come to that. Why did I do this exercise? I didn't understand where the Gold Board was getting their money from, especially when in the 2025 budget, we were all in Parliament when the Minister of Finance came to read the President's budget, first budget, in March, and said that under paragraph 369, that Mr. Speaker, we are establishing the Ghana Gold Board, and its primary objective will be to support foreign exchange inflows and gold reserve accumulation for national benefit. To achieve this, the Gold Board shall regulate, oversee, monitor, and undertake the purchasing, assaying, refining, exporting, selling, and other related activities concerning the gold resources of Ghana. That's from page 67 to 70 and under paragraph 369 of the budget. The Minister of Finance went further on to state that under paragraph 372, that Mr. Speaker, we shall make provision of CD equivalent of $279 million as a revolving fund for the Ghana Gold Board to be able to purchase and export at least 3 tons of gold per week from small-scale miners. That's page 71. I've laid a foundation and a basis. So around September, I started writing to the Ministry of Finance to find out how much they've allocated from the budget to the Gold Board under the President's budget as read by the Minister of Finance. It took some time, and I'll share copies of the Ministry's response to you. Any financial releases as budgetary support to Gold Board since its establishment. Consequently, the information requested does not exist within the records of the Ministry. The response is in accordance with Section 24 of the Right to Information Act 2019, Act 989. We appreciate your interest. Signed, copied the Minister, his deputy, his coordinating directors, and what have you. So how is the Gold Board being funded with this response from the Ministry? Secondly, if you look at Section 42 of the Gold Board Act, which is here, it deals with the reporting requirements of the Gold Board. 42.1, for the purpose of transparency and accountability, the Gold Board shall publish every quarter a report on the following on the website of the Gold Board. A. Operations of the Gold Board. B. Revenue accruing to the Gold Board. C. Contracts entered into by the Gold Board. D. Expenditure of the Gold Board. And E. Responsible, very important here, responsible sourcing and traceability. That the Gold Board will be responsible in sourcing proper gold, mined properly or responsibly, and that they will be able to project or produce on their website that where everybody will be able to trace where the gold came from. The Gold Board shall ensure access to the reports published under Section 1, and any person may review the reports published as stated there. Question is, if you go to the Gold Board website right now, you will not find anything as contained in the Act. The Gold Board came into being in April, and if April, May, June, July, August, we've gone way past a quarter, so that all this information ought to be there. We hear of Gold Board appointing brand ambassadors, delivering and supplying pickups to institutions and what have you. But what the law requires them to do under Section 42 hasn't been complied with.